Johnny Rock, I cannot look in the mirror, I'm feeling different. I can see it with my decisions. I got a lot on my mind, wasting no time.
We got special guests in the building.
I got a lot on my soul. Feel like it's taking
great
me over. You know my
Johnny Rock.
Feel like it's making me cold. I cannot look in the mirror, I'm feeling different. I'm busy living.
We got a Sorrento alumni in the building. Niggas don't even know that. Straight from the trenches. The hard streets of Clinton. We here, baby. We here. We still be butted out here. We here.
This is episode 111 of Current Ignorance Podcast. Thank y'all for listening.
We here, man. That was his new single playing in the background. Feeling different. That's on iTunes. Go get that. That's on YouTube as well.
Sure.
To my right is Jay. To my left is the great Johnny Rocket. We gonna get right into this. So Johnny Rocket, you got anything you want to introduce?
Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself. Tell the people a little bit about you.
A little bit about me, man. You listen to my music, you're gonna know who I am. Simple. You know what I'm saying? I keep it all the way 100 all the time.
You tell your story in your music.
Yeah.
Like most rappers do.
Why you bring
shit up?
Alright, so I hit Johnny Rocket. I hit him up and I think some beef started on Twitter with you.
straight into the
we gonna get right into this.
Straight into the beef.
We gonna get right into this. I hit him up because there was a series of songs that came out. I think it started from Twitter, right?
Yeah, it
started from Twitter, and WillThaRapper put out the song first, right?
No.
Y'all went first.
We went first.
All right, so y'all put out that was the Yes Indeed joint. Y'all put out Yes Indeed.
I fuck with that right there. Appreciate it. I fuck with that one.
Put out the Yes Indeed joint, and then he replied with his joint. And I'm not familiar with the other who he had on there. That was his.
That's Tino Loud. That's another DMV.
All right, that's his man.
Yeah.
That he do a lot of songs with him.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how the whole thing started. So the whole thing started. Me and Black was in the studio. Recorded some songs. We recorded the song, and it was like that. You know what I'm saying? So he got on Twitter, was like, "We the best duo," and he put like an argue. You know what I'm saying? So
niggas,
you put
niggas really angry basically.
Niggas said, "Let's argue."
So they was just saying how they was better. So we said, "Fuck it," and we just dropped the diss and was like, "What y'all trying to do?"
Right.
And how long did it in the series? Like, how long did it take y'all to come up with y'all song?
The diss joint?
Yeah, the diss joint.
Well, we was at him right away.
Right away.
Yeah, as soon as we was typing it, we pulled up the beat.
Okay. No game.
We was waiting, man.
Oh yeah.
It was everything really did happen fast. And then I seen on WillThaRapper joint, he was on. Y'all actually called him. I think 3-0 Black called him. He was on the phone. He was like, "I'm right at y'all." Yeah. And then he hung up and was like, "Nah, we getting back in the stew right now." Like y'all niggas was on it though. Like there wasn't no waiting. We had we still waiting for Drake. Y'all niggas.
That's how you gotta do it, man. That's what I was telling everybody. I was like, man, look. Especially how they came, because they fucked their joint up.
Yeah, they did. At the end, I ain't gonna hold you. At the end, I was like, that's what I messaged. I was like, yo, is this real? Or
nah, yeah.
I was like,
let me clear that up first. That's not a real beef. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Will my cousin, and Tino, that's a good man. You know what I'm saying? It was all just funny competition. You know what I'm saying? People just need to relax a little bit.
Right. Gotta relax.
Understand you could beef without having to take the shit really to the street.
Right.
It was sport.
Music.
It was
sport.
sport.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who really is better? You know what I mean? And I mean, it's not done because whenever they drop a song and we drop a song,
right.
You know what I'm saying? But we was just in the studio and they dropped their shit. They said it was hot. You know what I'm saying? So we said, shit, we can't let this shit get that gust underneath it, man. They'd have ran with that.
Yeah,
so we had to be right back at them, man.
Yeah, I fuck with the the artwork for both for the little mixtape. Yeah, the fuck with the artwork for the joints.
And then design too. That's what they sound like me. I do everything over here. Right. Kel just do the talk.
This nigga do a little bit. The nigga do a little bit of something, and all of a sudden he had shit.
I do everything.
Just reach, but
so, yeah. I mean, how did you get into rapping and all that?
Okay, so before I went to Sarasville, I went to Friendly. I went to Friendly for 3 years. And I played on the football team. And one of my men, his name, Teagle, he was rapping. You know what I'm saying? And just doing little freestyles and shit. And I would just freestyle around my friends at school. And so they'd be like, you should try to do that shit too. Right. You know what I'm saying? I said, shit, all right, I'll do it. Dropped a couple jumps. And then from there, everybody just fucking with it. But I ain't really take it serious. It was more for fun. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. And I was rapping with my man James, just dropping songs every now and then, nothing too crazy. And then
people started fucking with it.
Yeah, people started fucking with it.
Okay.
And then I still wasn't serious yet. It still was just more like a little part-time jump. But so I was playing football.
Right.
And at first I was playing semi-pro in California, but then I moved back over here just to play at Frostburg at school. Long story short, this girl convinced me to go to that jump, man.
I was like, how you go from semi-pro in Cali to the mountains of Frostburg?
I don't remember this. This pussy was torn.
It had to be some five. You coming back across the world for that.
My man said,
to go D3, man.
Just to go D3.
You know what I'm saying? Semi-pro to D3.
My man said, yeah, it was torch. Just on record, though. The man said, yeah, it was torch.
So I ended up going there, and I tore my meniscus in my knee, and
shit to do.
After that, I was like, but that's not even what started it though. So I got arrested, and they put me at a Frostburg.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's really what started it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I didn't go to school because I liked school. You know what I'm saying? I went to school to play sports and fuck with that girl. You know what I'm saying? I thought, that shit died down. I was like, what am I good at?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? What
makes
can I do? What do I like doing? And I like making music.
See, that's the thing with these young brothers out here. They don't figure out they niche and try to ride it. They just out here trying to exploit, do whatever handouts and shit. That's what I just gotta
pick what you want. You just gotta go for it. You can't give up, man.
All right, so it was like, so after that, that's when you said, all right, I'm gonna take music serious.
Mm-hmm. And then I just got lucky, to be honest.
What you mean by that?
So like, I started taking serious. I was like, all right, I'm gonna drop a tape. I'm gonna drop songs.
And what was the tape? I'm looking on the Sprintrilla joint.
All right, so my
was
first
the dope
tape,
joint. The dope joint was the first one.
That was the first jump. I dropped that jump, and everybody was fucking with it. Like not just like fan wise, but like artist wise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Artist wise, DJ wise. So a lot of people were just reaching out to me. So it was more like not even just like fan wise, because I got fans. That's when I started getting buzz off my first tape.
Right.
But it was more like in the music world. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people was like, oh, come do this, come do that, come do that. So that's really what kickstarted my shit. You know what I'm saying?
And then around what time did you, after that, then you had to shoot your shot joint. That's when you linked up with 3 Black. That's how that duo started. And did you know him before you started rapping? Or that was around the same time?
When I started making music, I kind of had to know who was in the area. So I knew of him, you know what I'm saying? But we ended up going to the same studio. You know what I'm saying? So we just kept running to each other. And at the time,
I'm gonna piggyback off of that when you finish with it.
Alright, so at the time, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I just dropped my tape, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing shows for the tape and everything. And I was like, I need a feature from somebody, just so people didn't know that I'm from here and I'm trying to grow, you know what I'm saying? And so he told me his price. At the time, I had no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do it. I was like, damn, alright, you know what I'm saying?
What's the price? What's the price? In case I look for a ghost, I'm looking for a ghost right here. I'm looking for a ghost right here.
Let me say that it's not that I didn't have the money for the feature, but because of bills and everything.
You was real life.
Smart to pay for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the time, I think back then, this was a couple years ago. Back then it was like 300. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like I didn't have the spirit.
And that was still like that was fresh out of high school, so it was like. It's 300 still.
Not fresh, but like a couple years.
Alright.
Not fresh out of high school, but I'm still getting my feet wet. Mine,
right.
I just got put out, the school, so I'm trying to get my feet wet.
Trying to figure out everything
going on. So, I didn't have the money. And I was like, damn, alright, well when I get it, you know what I'm saying, we gonna link up. But after that, probably like a day or two after that conversation, I did a show, right? Like I did a show and he ended up being at the show, right? And that was his first time like hearing my music, and he fucked with my music so hard. He said, "Let's just do the song."
Right.
And I was like,
That was when you. What show was that? Like
it was a show in no, that wasn't that show.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That show. We was at this show. It was a small job.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it was this DJ there, DJ 837.
Okay.
Some people know who 837.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, good dude. He was there, I was performing and everything, and Black pulled up kind of just to support. You know what I'm saying? And he heard my music and was like, damn, bro, I fuck with the shit.
Right.
Let's link up. I said, shit, that.
See, I'm a segue off that. This one right here thinks that all DMV rappers just don't fuck with each other. It's just
that's definitely on the list. I got a DMV artist here. We definitely gonna get to that.
He thinks that all DMV artists just stand.
I didn't say all, bro.
And it's no collaboration. He thinks like, how like in Atlanta it's like.
You see how you just had to say like in Atlanta?
Because that's what he thinks. So in Atlanta, he thinks that everybody just collaborate with everybody. But when you just say I ran into 3 at the studio, he don't see that as he only see that happening in other cities except his own. So my whole thing is that the love with DMV artists is here and it's there. It's just people just don't see it for real.
It's not as big. I see where both of y'all coming from. To be honest, from actually being in the into
This is like we've been talking about this in the group chat. This has been on our pod. Like, yo,
right, so I'm gonna just break it down. So it's people here that will help you. You know what I'm saying? It's people here that do care about the music and as a whole want everybody to grow.
Right.
But it's some people when they get to a certain level, they don't care about that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So now it's not benefiting nobody. You know what I'm saying? You get to a point where you can't help nobody, you not reaching down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You like, shit, y'all not up here, well, all right, bye. You know what I'm
What
saying? In Atlanta, they don't do that.
Yeah.
You know
But there's always gonna be some people like that, and from every city.
I just feel like it's less there in Atlanta. I feel like
and Atlanta, they do have more like a family-oriented vibe. You know, everybody here.
What you mean? Yeah, I say that shit all the time. Not this year because it's coming from somebody else. That's that dumb shit. You see that?
No, I really don't. Because from here, it's like a lot of people knew each other. You know what I'm saying? Like from high school, and you know, a lot of people was in go-go bands and shit like that. So a lot of people knew each other. So you know, people that either had previous problems, you know what I'm saying, or just they don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? So people think that you gotta not like somebody to be good at something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't understand that it's a bigger picture.
And then it comes about where you're from, and that I feel like that affects a lot.
What being here?
Yeah. From. If you're not willing to like just say fuck that shit and put it aside, some people really take that shit. Oh yeah, I'm not fucking with him because he's from here, or he.
But here's the thing though, a big thing about that, what you saying, like where niggas from. A lot of things also because a lot of niggas lie in their songs. You know what I'm saying? Not even to lie where they from, but they lie about the person they are. You know what I'm saying? So if you say, oh yeah, I shoot at anybody who say something sideways and somebody comes smack the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? They looking at you like, and to be honest, that happens a lot. If y'all really pay attention, you know what I'm saying? A lot of artists be getting exposed. You know what I'm saying? Big, small, it don't matter, they get exposed. So, you know, the main thing is, especially here, just keep it 100.
Like shit.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not about that, don't say you are.
Real shit. Let's get into the single like we was listening to, the Feeling Different joint. Like kind of like who directed that joint? Was that all you?
Me and Teddy.
It was you and Teddy.
I had the idea, and he kind of, you know, because that's what he do. You know what I'm saying? He touched up on maybe like angles and how we should do something, and maybe all right, I'm gonna shoot it this way, or try to stand over here type shit. You know what I'm saying? I just had the overall vision for it. He pretty much made everything crisp for it. You know what I'm saying?
And did you have that song already made after? Did you make that song before or after you put out Chrome?
To be honest with you,
I was just wondering why I wasn't on the the album.
To be honest,
you put out.
So for Chrome, I think I picked between 100 songs.
Damn.
Cause look,
nigga said I got shit in the chamber. Nigga said they there ready. Nigga said humble brag 16. For those of you listening on YouTube, nigga had to sip the Henny after that. Nigga said I'm here. Nigga said I'm ready.
Cause a lot of people.
Nigga said WillThaRapper I'm ready.
Nah man, he probably gonna start some shit in the phone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead. But nah man, it's like. You know, a lot of people they don't know how to manage their money as an artist. The first thing I did was I put a studio in my house. So you know what I'm saying? Now if I can't make it to another studio, I go downstairs and I handle
right in the lab.
So first thing you I mean that would be step one of being an artist, but people don't think
so. I taught myself how to mix, master, and everything. I did call myself the whole song.
Really?
Produce everything.
Well, not produce. I wish I could make beats, but everything else. So everything. I made the artwork and all that.
That's nigga, triple threat.
This nigga.
Nigga said, what don't you do? Like, I know some artists don't write their own. You write your own hooks too?
Of course, I write my own.
Nigga, why you had to look at me like I was dumb.
Just because, you know, my music is like my life, you know what I'm saying? So like, I can't rap something else that someone else lives. You know what I'm saying? You won't even feel it the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't even hear me say it the same. Like,
how do you feel about like artists? I mean, you're in the DMV music scene, so like, how do you feel about artists that you know that probably do be like exaggerating or faking shit?
I don't like it.
You don't fuck with it.
Like me personally, if I know for a fact that you are lying and you want me to do a song with you, that song better not have no lies in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I won't.
Nigga, like you gotta take this verse, you gotta take this verse out.
Nah, that's not it. You know what I'm saying?
I know you personally.
You know what I'm saying? That's not it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. I talked to one of my good men, and he was saying some shit in the song that it wasn't correct. And I told him, I straight up, I said, no, bro, because somebody may try to expose you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So keep it 100. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's a big difference between having a 9mm for protection and having an AK-47.
Right.
Well, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a different level.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Levels.
Right.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you're not gonna get on this song with me when I'm talking about this trap that I'm doing.
I mean, if I'm about to you got the maximum.
It would be a troll ass in the studio. Just talking about any outlandish.
I'll be the worst type of rapper.
Hold it down in the Gucci belt.
Hey, fuck it.
Hey, goddamn.
Alright, so like out of your projects right now, you done put out a lot. And like for a kind of short period of time for how long you've been an artist. What's your
downfall for me?
What you say?
Too much music.
Not even too much music, but for me personally, I want to drop so much more, and having to dial back sometimes because you can't drop too much because you're just giving away so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a huge name. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being honest. I'm not a huge name. So I'm giving away a lot of free music.
I don't know, man. YouTube views say different.
Hey, that's a new blessing.
I'm sipping tea, humble brag.
No, we definitely noticed that like today with like all types of rappers, like artists, that you can't give us too much music and you can't give us not enough music. It's like you gotta find a happy middle. Yeah, the happy middle where you can like. That's why like Kanye doing this whole 7 songs thing like for every album. But like I think as long as you dropping good quality music and you got like a few hits on there, them hits gonna stick and we just gonna keep listening like until we just gonna grow with you. So I think keep dropping that shit.
I never gonna stop. I'm just trying to make sure I don't go crazy because like I said, I got a lot of music. You know what I'm saying? I have sleeping problems, so when I don't sleep, I record.
That's why you got 100 songs in the chamber. Wait, on some calm shit.
Every beat.
On some calm shit.
And I have a bad problem writing fast. I think it's a bad problem.
Nigga, that's a good problem.
Nah, you gotta realize, so let's say I've been out there for an hour, right? I got 5 hooks.
Oh, boom. How long did it take you to knock out the song?
It depends.
You on some whole shit? You writing, clearly, but is that something on the day?
Like, I could sit there, like, so one of my producers, Troy Train, I recorded it too. He called me up because he's making a tape called The Startup coming out, right? Okay. And so he's getting a lot of like DMV artists.
That's what I've been waiting for, really.
So
like
he called me up.
Some young grown artists.
Some DMV, like a DMV tape, like a DMV tape or an album. That shit would be
It's gonna be
fire.
a lot of the songs. He got a lot of good people on it. You know what I'm saying? But he called me and was like, hey, of course I want you on the tape. I said, all right, bet. So I go there. I said, you got the beat already? He said, yeah. Pulled it up. I said, bet. I had the hook 5 minutes. Recorded the hook. I had the verse maybe 15.
Just like that.
Something.
See, that's crazy. But the thing about that DMV project is we have a certain sound.
I like, but he went away.
Capture that sound.
Yeah, I went away.
Individual to everybody.
Exactly. It's hard trying to get that because we all know when we hear it.
Yeah.
But so it's like. Do we want to keep hearing that for the whole project? Like,
but that's I would pick artists that go with that sound.
Okay.
Because if you like listen to a lot of different DMV artists, so there's that sound that a lot of the main people do and they get wrong with that. Yeah. But the only other people who do that is the people who just start rapping just cause. You know what I'm saying? That everyone else there, everyone got their own sound.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I guess as far as let's stay on the DMV music scene. What's some of your favorite, I guess, DMV music artists that you like, or will work, that you like as an artist?
Or want to work with?
Yeah.
Well, me, I work with anybody who want to grind. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not some shit, we good. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on the music. You know
right.
I don't care about the name. I don't care about all that. I'm big on the music. So if you make good music, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But good artists in this area, of course, I'm gonna say 3 Black, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Projects, that's my dog. He do like R&B songs. Yeah. I mean, he real slept on.
Yeah. Nah, he is. I might start listening to him because y'all did something together a minute ago, and he came on my radar. But you don't really hear about that. Y'all be getting on me about listening to DMV artists all the time. But the low key joints, I be knowing.
What's crazy is I don't never
get in the car and
hear a DMV some R&B artists until they get big.
Yeah, that's
big.
how it is though.
I don't know what type of service
they get them big.
Right.
It's the industry. They hear it and they like, this is good.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people around here, if you're not talking dumb shit, they don't want to hear it. They live in this false life.
You gotta be this. Yeah. You gotta do this too. I swear to God, when we went away to school, bro, and came back, I went to our school for a high school game, bro, and at the end of each That's when I knew the DMV had a sound. At the end of each, like, you know how they play the music in between timeouts and shit. So at the end of each joint, each song, I'm looking in the bleachers, all the kids doing the little thing. I'm like, I had to test them, like, yo, is this a different song? And I said, is this the same song? He said, no, it's a different song. I'm like, wow, the DMV like really got like a sound now. This shit's crazy.
Not even that. A lot of the kids are trying to live through the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't live their life, but it makes them feel tough. It makes them feel like they can. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing.
Well, yeah, I was about to say that's what we're supposed to do.
I mean, but the bad thing, like,
is not doing dumb shit.
Exactly.
You got kids doing dumb shit.
Yeah,
like
I know, like kids. Yeah, and they don't get it no more. Like, a lot of people don't understand. Like, now they think it's like, oh, I went to jail, I'm cool. Like, no, nigga, you not supposed to go to jail. Nigga. Like, that's how you know you doing good. And whatever you doing, you not getting caught. You ain't telling someone, oh yeah, I went to jail, so you got caught. Right. That's what you're telling me.
You doing it wrong.
But you was incorrect. You been doing it wrong. A lot of people don't understand it. But let me not go off track. Let me go back to the artist, man. KP Kane's another dude, real low key. I be getting on him because he don't drop shit.
That's he went
to Raspberry.
It's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent.
One of them. Hey, you on that one.
I was hoop drinking. I still be saying niggas, Kel, you hoop.
I'm a little rusty.
I'm a little washed.
Let me see who else, man. Music wise,
Tino?
Of course, Tino. That he's one of the most slept on people. He can
Tino.
rap, you know what I'm saying? He can rap, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't rap, you know what I'm saying?
You probably could make a whole list of DMV artists, honestly.
Not a whole list.
Nick said, wait.
The people I fuck with, they tough. Like, Leak, No Stall, I don't know if he changed his name or not, but you know, he's very loud. No Stall, yeah. I don't know if he was talking about maybe changing his name, maybe not. Because he making his own new brand and shit. So, you know, Leak No Stall definitely.
Hold up, is that the one that went to our school too?
No, I ain't.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, I ain't go to our school. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought he got something like that. His name's got Leak in it.
I don't know too much on him as an artist, to be honest.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying? Who else, man? It's a lot of good dudes, man. It's just one dude I've been kind of fucking with. I don't know him personally, but we follow each other on the social. We're supposed to be linking up with some shit. I think his name OG Op or something like that.
OG Op?
Yeah.
So who you, you said you supposed to be looking up to work, but who you in the DMV, who you looking forward to work with, or who you got on your radar?
Man, like I work with my dog, DCN, he new upcoming artist.
Okay.
Of course, I'm looking forward to working with them, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Staying around, you know, home.
Right,
You
see,
know,
that's the thing. Everybody wants to, every artist wants to bring their gang with them.
Right.
Every you Glizzy Gang, Rich Shooters, and you got all of them want to bring their gang with them, so they just keep it close knit. That's why you said that you think they don't collaborate a lot because they keep it in house and not going mess with other people. But I think they gotta start branching out and fucking everybody.
I'm not against working with nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm big on the music. So if let's say I didn't name somebody, they make good music and they'd be like, hey, this is my song. I'd be like, shit, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Before we get into the next little question or whatever, you drinking or you thinking? I done pour it up. I done pour it up once. You drinking or you thinking? That's all. That's all we need to know.
I ain't about to chill this shit, man.
Alright, I got a question. So you single or you in a relationship?
I'm not in a relationship.
Okay.
So
since the newfound fame, DMs is the hot thing these days. Your DMs been blowing up a little bit.
DMs always jump, man. Girls be saying some shit that I be like, whoa.
You got tell me more.
We want to hear the DM stories.
Right, the funniest one, I'll never forget this, but this was Halloween, right? It was the day before Halloween, and I'm on Twitter. I'm like, shit, what should I be for Halloween? I asked my followers and shit. This girl DM'd me, bold as shit. I was shocked. She said, "You should be my baby father." I said,
"What?"
I said, "Damn,
we going straight to father."
Look, no hello, no how are you? That was the first time she ever talked to me.
That's crazy.
You should have said.
That's when you really made it a little bit.
I said, shit.
So did you pursue?
Right.
Hey, I'm taking all Johnny Rocket DMs
for them to kill.
For all that to me, and I filter through. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's worth coming across the ocean, make it across the state. I mean,
you the dreadhead Johnny Rocket now.
I run Johnny Rock's social medias. You know what I'm saying? That's my new burner account. That's wild shit.
It'd be worse in person though. Like the DMs pop, but it'd be worse in person.
They right at your neck?
Yeah. And the thing is, like, whenever I go out, because I don't like going to the club and shit, but you know, sometimes I go to support, you know, my DJ be in the club, so sometimes I try to go just because, you know what I'm saying? Or when my niggas got shows and shit, I try to slide in there. Right. Them girls is vicious, man.
I'm telling you, you know,
they vicious.
I got raped at stadium. I know.
I believe it.
I know. Twice.
You get raped.
I got raped.
Twice? You did something wrong.
Twice. It was sexual assault once. Rape the other time.
Okay.
Shit escalated.
What's the other time?
What you mean? The sexual assault when the girl kept grabbing my dick and I'm just like, yo, what you doing?
That's what she trying to get your money. She know where your money is.
No, it wasn't even a stripper.
It wasn't how to get to your money.
It wasn't a stripper. It wasn't a stripper. That's the crazy thing. It was just like a girl that's in drunk? Yeah.
Why did you?
What?
Nothing.
Alright, but back to this though. Do you think, we touched on it earlier, do you think the DMV, you named a whole bunch of artists that you fuck with, do you think the DMV has what it takes to be like, in hip hop, New York had its prime,
they definitely have.
ATL had its prime. You
think
think
if they reach it?
Yeah, it has its prime. Do you think the DMV has what it takes to like stronghold the?
Nah, if they reach it, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even though everyone talks about working together, and it has been getting better. You know, we've all really been like trying to work with each other more to kind of get that vibe together. But there's some people that just don't. You know what I'm saying? And we can't force it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Alright.
You know, it may take some time, but I definitely feel like they have the ability, you know, the talent to do it. Yeah.
Alright.
Shit. I believe a lot in all this around here, man. We really solid as a unit, to be honest.
Oh, Johnny Rocket. Sorry, wait, how you get the name real quick?
Johnny Rocket?
Johnny Rock!
Nigga was eating a burger one day, like, shit.
Everyone else had to tell me that it was the food place.
For real?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it when I came up with the name.
Nigga, once you big enough, that's automatic.
I already talked to the Johnny Rocket company. You know, when I choose the song, they're gonna let me shoot a video on one of the jumps. Yeah.
This is breaking news. This is breaking news.
I don't know about it.
This is breaking news right here.
I'm real low key on all my stuff.
Exclusive.
So,
yeah.
I already talked to the CEO and everything. They say, I love your name, quote unquote.
Right. So we got something in common, don't you think? So you said they're gonna let you do what again?
Shoot a video.
Shoot a video
on one of their franchises.
Okay.
Like inside and everything.
Nigga said, can I get a franchise? Like from the road? Right. Can I get a franchise from the road?
Let me just run this.
Right. Like let me get one of them.
My part-time job.
God, yeah.
But how I got the name, man. So when I was in elementary school, right? I always used to want money. My whole life, I've always wanted money. You know what I'm saying? I love money. And I was always thinking of, all right, how could I do it where someone else wasn't? Right. So I used to make comic books. Like I used to draw them up and like write and everything. So my main character was always named Johnny. Okay. I used to sell them jumps at school and everything. They would buy them jumps. I used to go to the little like copy machine in the library and copy this shit up, stay with them shits together and sell them for 50 cents. Motherfuckers would buy them jumps.
Young hustler. Young hustler.
When he make it big, he look back and I used to sell motherfucking comic books 50 cents back in the day.
I had them. Everybody like, when the next don't come out, I got it.
Niggas like, gotcha. They was fiending. They was just fiending.
What happened next? You know, they was like hustling like I'm
Johnny wasn't serving the streets.
Serving them comics.
So my main character was all named Johnny, so that's how I started. And then this is just gonna sound dumb, but rockets, I fucked with rockets as a kid, like spaceships and shit. Okay. So it kind of just came together.
Alright.
Nothing too crazy.
Nothing to do with the food industry. So
but he about to be in that thing. He about to be in that thing.
Probably the video being cooking fries and shit. Fucking that joke up.
That was a lot of shit. Let's go into streaming though.
Okay.
That's why I asked you the question about the feeling different. Why wasn't it like when the album? Because you remember we were just talking about this last week actually. What's the
Dark Place?
Yeah, he put what's the name of the song?
B.
Yeah, like
Bed.
That song been out for
it's been out for like 3 years, bro.
But he just put out an album and put it on there. So I'm thinking, like streaming, he wanted to do that so the album could like probably hit gold quicker.
Because I'm not as big as they are. I don't understand
the stream numbers.
Exact numbers for that. But I know that it connects. You know what I'm saying? So like if you have a song already out and then you drop an album, put that song on there, some of the streams go towards the album. So your album like it's on more numbers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he probably did it for that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you should go ahead and put that feeling different. You should put it feeling different on Chrome.
Well, I guess it could be the next one.
I mean, Chrome.
He can have his album.
Yeah.
Chrome still running it up.
Okay. All right. Nigga said, look.
Chrome doing
it. Nigga said, Carol.
I got this.
I don't even need the boost. Nigga said, management got this. All right.
I mean, I'm my own manager.
Oh, all right.
You manage it yourself?
I do everything myself, man.
Listen here, ladies. If you want to slide in Johnny Rocky
Diaz, a young independent managing himself.
Young black excellence in his flesh, man.
Everything.
Just know all DMs filtered through Kel.
Through conscious ignorance.
But yeah, so go back to touch on the streaming shit. So do you think streaming is killing the music?
Killing it out.
Because if you think about it, it's like, remember you said you didn't want to like you got a lot of music in the chamber. You didn't want to put too much out.
Right.
But I just feel like as a consumer and as a listener, like music, like I get like 3 or 4 projects within a week or whatever the case may be. Then I'm overwhelmed as a consumer. I listen to the music for a while, but then I forget about it type shit. Because I really can't remember what I was bumping like last month or 2 weeks ago if some new albums come out.
Right.
So it's like kind of hard to keep track of like, you can't digest the music, basically is what I want to say. So, like, do you feel like that's the streaming shit is affecting music at all, in your opinion?
Not to me. I mean, to be honest, I don't feel like that streaming is that. I feel like because music is changing, like, as a whole, you know what I'm saying? Music is not as like, substantial as it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Sometimes people just say anything out their mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's not really going to keep your attention for multiple months. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, this don't rock right now, but, okay, I'm over it now.
It's just a hit.
Exactly. I'm over it now.
But for artists, I mean, do you think it's scary for artists who can't go in the basement like you and knock out a hook in 2 seconds?
I think it really comes with if it's like quality.
Right.
If it's quality, it's gonna stick.
It's gonna stick. You know what I'm saying? Even if somebody forget about it for a week, they're gonna be like, what was that song that I really fucked with? They're gonna go back to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So now, that ties into streaming too. So like, they fucking with it, they're bumping it. So like, what do you think? We argue. What do we argue about this in the chat when we was talking about the flopping?
What? Oh, the numbers.
Yeah.
The numbers?
So we knew, I guess, what it was a flop was back in the day, but like, what you think a flop is today? Can artists still flop? Because it seems like every artist that go out, they doing like 80, 70,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I think it's harder to flop now.
Think it is?
Because it's easy to get streams, especially if you have a big name. Because people always want to check to see what it sounds like.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you don't get it from how much they like it. You get it from the play. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they didn't go back and play it again, but if them 80,000 people all played it the first time, that's 80,000 streams. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's almost impossible to flop now once you establish. You know
once you establish
to where people just like your name, they always want to check it out.
Right.
And now it's not always about the purchases. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really about the album sale. Of course, that helps the artist themselves. But if they streaming, they still getting rewards. They still getting everything they need to get.
Right.
So,
yeah. I mean, I don't think the streaming thing, I don't think that can really kill music. I mean, I think, like you said, if 80,000 people go listen to it right now, that's just one stream. But I think it just depends on the artist, what they think they should be doing.
Right.
If I put out a song, I'm like, shit, that should do like 200,000 streams, but it only do 100,000. I'm like, all right, then maybe that wasn't a good song, or maybe they won't fuck with it. But like if it's doing the numbers, it's like that's how you really know you might got something right here. Like this might be the one you push out a little more, put a little promotion behind it, and all of that. So
I don't like it.
What don't you like, man?
You don't like streaming?
It's too much music for me.
Yeah. You like too many artists?
Nah, but I like listening to music, but that's why I like the whole. We said that like. I like the 7-song shit because I can like listen to it, digest it. Like
twice in 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can listen to this shit, digest it, find out if you want to like live with it for a little while. But when that shit like 18 or something songs, and then everybody else doing that shit just become overwhelming for me. I can't even filter out like everybody skips songs on the album. Like You don't skip songs. Everybody.
I listen to
on the first two.
On the first two times I listen to it, I listen to all the way through.
I mean, I listen to it all the way through, but I feel like I can't digest shit.
Some songs you gotta hear right after another song.
I know, but I'm saying I just gotta digest songs sometime and like live with it. But when it's a whole bunch of artists, all this streaming and shit, I feel like I can't do it because, especially with the time, technology and shit, I'm trying to keep up with like everything that's going on in the world.
Why are you trying to keep up?
Because if that music put out, if I don't listen to this quick,
who judging you?
I'm just saying, me, I am. I'm
judging yourself
because I'm trying to keep up with all the music that's coming out. I feel like it's like high value. Like Future put out 2 albums before in like less than 2 days. Like it was damn Future.
It was a week and a half.
A week and a half. Well, damn. I still don't. But I still don't. After a week and a half, I don't know if I like that yet. If you think about like back before streaming, artists really had to take like they would put out an album a year type shit like. You would be able to live. You be able to live with it.
Most artists do put out albums,
but it's but yeah, it's so many artists, and everybody's put on different schedules and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody's put out a lot of music.
I think it's just the numbers.
Yeah,
the numbers streaming. You know what I'm saying? It's just like now it's just so much more music.
Yeah,
because it's a lot more artists.
Yeah. That's all. I'm just saying it's overwhelming sometimes as a consumer.
It's easy to listen to every single artist that you want to listen to at any time. Like first you had to go out and actually go physically go get a copy of the CD and have that money to go get that shit. Like now it's like I can get anything at the price of a button. Like I can listen to every single person I want to. So that's why it goes back to either name recognition and the quality of music. The good quality is gonna stick. Like you're gonna keep wanting to listen to it. You're gonna keep wanting to hear it. And if it's name recognition, you're just gonna click it anyway. Like I'm clicking my favorite artist songs. Even if it's trash. Yeah. Even if somebody told me it's trash. Yeah. Even if somebody told me it's trash 1,000 times, I'm like, I'm still gonna click this shit to hear for myself.
Right. Like Drake?
Well, we know he not putting out no trash.
I mean, just to get into him though, pause.
Yeah, you need that. Pause.
That Drake and Pusha T beef. As an artist, that was recently in the beef, what was your thoughts on that? Did you follow that at all?
Yeah, I was, because I like hearing people when they diss people. I like to see what they want to say.
Which is why you diss WillThaRapper.
But, I mean, I wouldn't have went out like how Drake did.
So he went outside, right?
Yeah.
This is Drake's stand right here, just so you know who you sitting across from.
I mean, I believe
that. You got time to argue? You got time.
I'm hear what you gotta say first.
I mean, I just feel like I know I heard that they were talking about something. Oh yeah, if you put that out, it's gonna be bigger than what it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all beefing.
Right.
So it already is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So y'all talking all this, but now when you talking about it's gonna escalate, like I thought it was escalating. You know what I mean? I thought that was the beef.
Me personally, this is me personally.
Just the Drake stand.
Me personally, I think Drake is gonna probably diss him on the album. But only reason I think he's going to do that is because he doesn't want to put out any more free music for Pusha T's sake. Because anything that he do now is just literally just for Pusha T. Because after the beef, Pusha started going on interview runs, tour runs.
But he was already doing that because he was on
album.
He was
listen, nobody was going. He's getting millions of views, bro. Nobody was clicking for Pusha T shit.
I think you like. No, I mean, he get millions.
I would have never listened to a Pusha T interview unless he was talking about Drake.
I think he still would have did the numbers he did just for the simple fact that I think you underestimate Pusha T fan base.
I'm not underestimating him at all. I just think that Drake's fan base wouldn't listen to Pusha T shit just because he was talking about Drake.
I'm only gonna agree because he said it, not because you said it.
Wow. I definitely agree though. Like Pusha T got his fan base. Pusha T, he that nigga, you know what I'm saying? He got his fans.
Yeah.
But when you beef with anybody, regardless if you make
their fan base
is gonna see what that artist is talking about.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just to understand, like, okay, who is this nigga he beefing with if they don't know?
Right. Drake got little ass kids as fans. So
I'm just saying,
little ass kids don't know the fuck Pusha T is. He 45 years old.
Yeah.
So Drake didn't go outside.
He did go outside.
I don't know.
Did Drake what? Drake didn't
if you don't respond, he got to June 29th. That's when the album come out. If he don't respond to the album, then he lost.
The whole thing that fucked Drake up was when he went at Meek and when he said I waited 4 days, nigga, where y'all at? I think that's the whole thing that's fucking it up, cause like
you was talking on that shit.
Like I was right at it.
Where you at now?
The nigga mentioned your mom, your best friend, and you just
real quick. So do you think that Pusha T diss was like top 5 diss or whatever? Okay, hell no.
The diss was only good because he exposed that Drake had a kid.
Nah, but look, I think you over. That's what I told him. I think you're overlooking the fact when he said
Thank you.
he give us both validation for shit.
Thank you.
He's good. You're gonna make it far in this business. he gives both people validation. Like you're right, but you're right, but you're wrong, but you're wrong. But I was like, when he said, why? What's his mom name? Why she always come in like second or some shit? He basically called Drake's mom like a bottom chick, bro. I feel like once you talk about moms,
one
like,
or two lines don't make the whole song though.
Yeah.
Like he had to go.
The entire disc was literally nobody. It was just a kid.
Information.
Exactly.
What do you mean? Nah. It's different when somebody else said. It's different like if you in a group chat and you and your niggas got a group chat.
And everybody in the group chat already knows what you're going to say.
No.
Everybody in the group chat already know all the information that you're going to say.
No.
Everything that he said, Drake already done told about himself.
If you in a group chat with your niggas and y'all talking shit and everybody saying shit, but y'all not taking shit personal because you know it's gang. Right. But if the outside nigga say it, it's different. So that's all I was saying. It's different because it's coming from Pusha T.
The thing is that it was still a dish. But
did he agree with me just now?
I mean, yeah. It's
a dish, but it's not like no next level shit. Like it was just a dish. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't really even though he was talking about the baby, I wasn't really impressed.
Tick.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like,
I was cool.
It was just like, man, he aired this shit out.
Right.
You know
that's why I call him Pusha T. T-E-A. He's still in T. He should be in a shade room. Just with them.
Man, you Drake stand. But he still took an L, so.
No, he definitely took an L because he didn't reply.
You never admitted that.
I did.
No, you didn't, bro.
I thought he was going to reply.
That's the only thing he could have. He had to say something.
But it's
he
really
got to, bro.
Honestly, I really just only think he didn't reply is because we don't have nothing about Pusha T and we really don't care about the Pusha T.
Yeah, but he still could have just.
He could have said anything.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have made up some shit and we just ran.
Drake not a bad artist. He could have came up with some clever shit.
Right.
Talk about it. He told me, is that your girl store or world tour?
That was something vulnerable though. He had some. We don't have nothing against Pusha T.
He's Pusha T. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to be that nigga, but now he's just Pusha T.
Exactly. That's why he responded in the first place. I'm mad he responded in the first place.
The Duppy joint was like good though. I'm not gonna I think
that's the Drake joint, right?
Yeah, the Duppy. I fuck with the thing about Drake is I ain't gonna lie. Like Duppy, I'll listen to more.
Yeah,
just
Drake
because
makes the shit songs.
He just makes it a hit.
Yeah, it's like Drake got like I don't know. It's like it's an elegant way of like.
That's the whole thing that happened with Ghostwriter. So like, yeah, he had a ghostwriter, but it wasn't like word for word. You know what I'm saying? So he gave him the ideas, like this is what I got. You know what I'm saying? Right. But Quentin Miller is a goofy nigga, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Drake brought the sauce to the songs. You know what I'm saying? Like he delivered it and he changed the order of the words and everything, which makes a big difference in music. You know what I'm saying? So
nigga said my heart did it. What he said? He went on a whole tangent. Yeah,
he said some shit.
He said no, I should.
Niggas got hits. He said somebody got hits, but they got
nigga said you acting like I needed the boy. Some shit. I was just trying to help the guy. Some shit. But
he was just trying to help Quentin. But niggas ain't see that.
I wouldn't say
niggas working
down. Did you hear the Quentin shit that he had put out like around the same time to like address this?
Nah.
Yeah, you didn't. Cause it was trash. It was trash.
Come on, Destiny.
Yeah, bro, this shit was so like it didn't sound like he could ever write for Drake a day in his life
because he don't have it. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that don't got it. They just don't have it.
So do you see like I guess further like in your career kind of writing for people?
There's some people who've already reached out wanting me to write.
Really?
But it's hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like,
you're not them.
You rapping my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna write for you, but these are still my events. You know what I'm saying? What I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I felt too attached to the songs.
Right.
I was like,
I'm keeping it. That's a part of the 100 stand. That's a part of the clip.
I can't get up to you, dog. That's not you.
What's the price, bro? I'm looking for a song.
So you think it's okay for rappers to have ghostwriters?
I wouldn't say rappers. Singers is cool. You know what I'm saying? But rappers, the point of rapping is to talk about what you go through. You know what I'm saying? Singing is kind of just more for the fans and everything. There's people who like to hear singing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why singers do covers and shit like that. But for rappers, it's like you're supposed to be telling your story.
It's supposed to be your pen type.
You know what I'm saying? So you having a ghostwriter kind of defeats the purpose. You just become an artist.
And that's why I think Drake might have messed up a little bit. I think he kind of forgot that he's a rapper and kind of like thought he was crossing over to like just straight artist, like because he does the rapping and the singing at the same time. So it's like he maybe thought he could get away with it and nobody would know if Meek ain't never called him out on it. But I think that's really what he thought. Like I can do whatever I want because I'm Drake and I'm not a rapper. I'm everything. I do everything. So
I didn't agree with it when I heard, you know, that he was getting ghostwriter. I stopped listening to him as much just because of how I feel on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I take my time to write all these songs. You know what I'm saying, to tell my story, and y'all niggas not doing that, right? You know what I'm saying?
I don't really listen to what's If You Read This, It's Too Late. I don't really listen to that much.
For real?
Nah.
If you had to, speaking of ghostwriting, if you had, I guess like one of your favorite artists, if you had, or any artist, what artist would break your heart the most to find out that they had a ghostwriter?
50 Cent.
50 Cent?
50 Cent.
That's your guy?
That's my guy. Like, if I had a favorite artist, it's 50 Cent. Like, that's my guy, bro. So if some shit came out and 50 Cent was ghostwriting, my whole life
was wrote by somebody else.
If I found out 21 questions, yo, you didn't come up with those questions.
I'm like, nigga, probably something my bad, bro. I'm like, you didn't feel that, nigga? I felt that shit. I thought you did.
Like, nigga, nigga
like,
said,
men, bro. Like, that shit hit my soul.
Wish that fun, yo.
I was like, in the house, wish that, like, niggas hate me, man. Like that, I was like, I be broke, bro.
Yeah,
nigga, you a window.
Yo, stop it, yo.
I'm a PIM.
50 had hits. Yo.
Ain't no way. Come on now.
Yo, if I found out those many
have
men
a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire.
Yo.
The nigga said I write the check before the baby come. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Come on. Like if he had a ghostwriter, bro, I don't know how I feel about music.
I don't think I could go on in life, bro. Like, yo, 50, get the strap, 50. That's his shit, get the strap. And 50 got a ghostwriter, bro. Like
50 ever had a ghostwriter. I mean, everybody had a ghostwriter.
What you say? Whoa. I want to know what to look at life.
21 questions, but nah, 20 like.
No, that's only. Bro, I used to send that to my bitches, bro. Like, look, like I back in the day, bro. I ain't had a word. I wasn't smooth enough. I be like, listen to this joke. You got me like this. You got me like this. Like, you feel me? This me right here.
Yo, you're wild.
Burgers at Burger King. You still got me.
I related, bro. I worked at the Wendy's in Cleveland. I was like, bitch, you know I worked at
That nigga.
I was like, bitch, you know I was serving the fries after drive. If I was still in there, you'd be fucking with me.
Yo, that nigga said, "Can I count on you to be there to support me mentally?"
Bro. That's what I'm like, this fuck on that other shit. To be there, to understand. Come on now.
Come on,
yeah. Niggas make a comeback or something.
Yo,
some of that real shit.
Exactly. That new shit, man. Get the fuck out.
That new 50. I can't.
I don't know. The intro to Power lit, so.
Man, that was cool. I mean, that's because it's on the intro to Power.
You need that real 50 back.
We need that 50 back. Yo, yeah, 50 would definitely. Who would hurt you if you find out? I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
Well, I mean, Wayne has been accused of it. I don't know if it's true or not, so I'm gonna say no. But I'm gonna say Wayne.
If Wayne had a ghostwriter, it would have been the same person forever.
Exactly.
Because the way he raps, you know what I'm saying? The shit he come up with, the way he come up with it, it would have to be the same person since he started.
But it'll be Wayne for me. I don't believe nothing he's ever said has been ghostwritten.
All right. But damn, that 50.
What is it, Kanye for you, Wale?
You know it'd be Wale. Yeah.
I hope Wale can't go.
I'm sorry. Wale not my dude, man.
Oh my God, what's Tom? We might have replaced Tom. And keep Johnny on the damn podcast. Johnny is agreeing with everything that I've been saying.
He is not agreeing with everything you said. That's one thing he agreed with you.
I'm sorry.
We're not gonna get into that,
bro. He used to be alright, like, but
he used to be.
This slander would not be tolerated.
It's not even slander.
I let the Drake slander go, so you gonna let this Wale slander go?
It's not.
Nah.
He used to be alright, bro, but nowadays I'm not.
I'm not checking for Wale no more.
Next topic.
Don't get my attention.
Only time that's how I was telling him. Only time I listen to Wale. Only time a Wale song is good is when he like rapping and singing at the same time.
Wale should just go be a poet.
That nigga,
man, serious, bro.
That nigga really got bars,
like,
though,
yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. He got good wordplay.
I think
no. Be a poet.
the whole problem is as a fan, as a stand.
I think
Not
if
gonna
Drake
lie.
would save all these raps, that shit would be so much fire. But
I think
he doesn't know how to deliver no more.
No, yeah. I think it's his delivery, and I don't know who does his beats and shit or his beats. I think it's his beats and shit.
It
Like,
might be that shit. It could be, but
this is my opinion. It's
you gonna be
like,
a poet. You don't need no beat.
it's just my opinion. Like,
Just go acapella and get them snaps.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
and look, you cannot be disrespecting my.
I'm not even You're not even disrespecting them, man.
Let's I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. Next. Well, you said Kanye too, but so Kanye, I mean, it's already been known that he had ghostwriters.
Well,
That's already been
Kanye
known.
is he called it inspiration.
Kanye can get the fuck.
Nah, he has ghostwriters like Ryan Fest, Talib, Khalid. How do I say
I'm pretty
it?
sure Kanye wrote from Kanye before. Drake just wrote from Kanye before.
I mean, yeah. You said Kanye get the fuck. You what?
I don't fuck with Kanye.
What's up? Why?
The whole Trump
He a
shit.
hoe.
The whole Trump
hoe
shit?
and he ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
So hold up. The Drake shit, Drake had blackface on.
Drake just goofy.
What's
It's just a difference.
Just
You know what
the
I'm saying?
difference? You say he goofy.
I'm sorry.
Drake just goofy.
I mean, he explained it, you know what I'm saying? He was trying
It was a dumbass.
It was a dumbass explanation.
It was a dumb, exactly.
He's a goofy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
You gotta look at where Drake came from.
Right,
He came
like-
from that type of stuff.
No. That shit was
He was
goofy
on
as
the
hell.
grassy, bro.
That shit was the same shit as Trump, fucking Kanye with the Trump hat and shit.
Well, it's
that
not
shit was
the
just. It is,
It's
bro.
not the same. I see what you're saying, but it's not the same.
I think it's the same.
You know what I'm saying? Because Drake was trying to do something, he just did it the wrong way.
He was trying to flip the meaning.
Right, he was trying to.
That's what Kanye said. He said, "I'm trying to take back
No.
ownership of the word, the hat, blah blah blah." Trying to change. No,
That's
you
what
can't.
Kanye-
No,
you
I
know,
agree.
Kanye said that slavery was a choice.
Nah, he was following with that. But I was just talking about the hat shit.
Myself.
Right.
I was talking about the hat.
Style.
Nipsey Hussle.
Like Nipsey,
You seen
yeah.
Nipsey?
Yeah.
Hey man, why put a post on Nipsey being a real nigga? Nipsey being a real nigga, bro. That Nipsey a real nigga, bro.
No, I know because I don't fuck with Donald Trump at all. Like actually, my Twitter was in trouble probably like a year ago now because I used to just get on there at Donald Trump like, you a bitch. If I ever see you, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. Like even when I was in Miami, it was this dude walking and he had on a Trump mask and I almost slapped him because I thought it was really Donald Trump.
Look, Johnny, you can't even be getting into these type of things.
Bro, I'm sorry. When I don't like somebody or like something, bro, it's not no way around it. I have two sides. Yeah, I have the regular me, and then I have that.
Turned
Turned up.
There's no in the middle, right?
He got Henny in the system.
No, it's regular me.
Niggas said it's me.
Yeah.
To get into real niggas though, Future in the Flow. That's what we calling that shit here.
Future Flow.
Break down the story for those of you that don't know. You try to break down the story.
I'll break down the story. So, Future, you know, he met a young lady, and I don't know how he met her, but you know, he met a young lady. They chilled a few. Actually, they only chilled one time in the studio. You know, they was cooling. You know, everything was good. So Future in Cali one day, he texted her, said, "Come out, you know, fly out to Cali, you know, come see me, blah blah blah." He said, "I pay for everything, 1,000%." Those were his exact words. So once you get there, I guess Future's like, "Yeah, meet me in the hotel, blah blah blah." Have on something sexy. She was like, "Wait, I'm not here for that. I'm here, you know, just to, you know, have a good time. I'm not here to, you know, basically saying I'm not here to fuck you. I'm just here to chill."
Yeah.
So Future was like, "Oh, well, never mind," basically. And she was like, "What you talking about? I'm already here. I'm in the hotel." He's like, "Yeah, I'm good, love. Enjoy." Enjoy. So now it's Twitter and Instagram and everybody just going crazy. "I'm good, love. Enjoy."
So as a rapper, what's the proper protocol? First of all, have you flown out
Hell no.
Uber?
Nope.
Niggas Uber every day.
Niggas Uber every day
I
though.
don't Uber no girl. I Uber myself. I done paid $150 for Uber for me to go somewhere. God damn.
Damn, we going Dallas?
Well, nah,
You
actually,
wanna
nah.
get some Gucci?
Actually, nah. It was, the crazy thing was, bro, I got like this big fan base in Virginia, like this high school, like these little ass girls, and they cool. They support me a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like they come to shows and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I took some t-shirts down there, some Johnny Rocket t-shirts down there, went to their school, sat in their class.
This nigga philanthropist too. This nigga.
He probably made them shirts.
He
We made them shirts.
God damn, this nigga do everything.
Multi-talented motherfucker right here.
I taught myself everything, man.
Sheesh.
So you took the shirts down there, and that was, that was going crazy.
Yeah, I took pictures and everything.
See, you gotta keep in touch with your core.
People that really support you, sometimes you just gotta show them extra love. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
Why they ain't never show you extra love?
Actually, whatchamacallit follows me.
Who?
The
fan page, not the real one.
It's the company page, ho.
Nah, nigga. Fake ass fan page. Post the fake Wally facts and shit.
When the last time OVO followed you?
I don't follow them on Twitter. I don't need to do it. I don't need to do it.
Alright.
I'm in a group chat with him.
OVO
I
Jay.
get updates anytime I need them.
You know what's on the album already.
I already heard it.
Alright, whatever.
I already heard it.
Whatever. So how
Number
you?
7. Woo.
He said track 7.
Fire. I'm telling you. Hey, it's called Scorpion. Number 7.
Alright, how you feel about that whole situation though? You think that like
I
should
don't
have
see where he went wrong.
couldn't go? He was a
You know what
gentleman.
I'm saying? Because it's like, bruh, look, we not about to.
Don't sugarcoat
nothing.
This conscious ignorance, bro.
Y'all
For a reason.
Don't
know.
nothing for it.
Y'all girls know before we know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know why we talking to y'all. Y'all know the reason. Y'all know if we really like y'all. Y'all know if we don't. You know what I'm saying? That's 100. You know what I'm saying?
They
So.
do.
You know, damn, Future has 1 million kids. You know damn well he can fly you out there to go to motherfucking Legoland. You know what I'm saying?
Like, not out here to just chill.
You knew what you was coming out there for. You know what I'm saying? You just try to, not believe it. Yes,
Right.
you knew?
Exactly.
That shit crazy for the simple fact that she had put that out there to try to like make him look bad.
Right.
But that shit
She's a
backfired.
fucking
Like
meme.
that shit backfired.
What was
Like,
he wrong at?
like
You know
no,
what
he
I'm
was.
saying? You not his girlfriend.
Right.
You
You
know
got
what I'm
nothing.
saying? When you said that you didn't come for what he wanted you to come for, he said, okay, well then I don't need to do anything.
I'm
I don't
gonna
need to talk about
enjoy it.
Made you pay for your hotel, your flight, everything. I'm good though.
If a nigga, he said, because I think when the text message said like he was gonna pay her back like
1,000%.
yeah 1,000%.
So she calculated that shit. That
Yeah,
$2,500
she calculated the shit, and I was like, so you thought he was gonna pay extra? He
probably would have.
I'm just saying,
Nah,
like,
all she had to do was-
all she had to do was fuck. But if a nigga paying extra more than what it costs to get you, what you think
Come
you
on
here
now.
for?
And he's an artist with 1,000 kids. Like,
You think I'm here for your personality?
right, like, you know what? I'm gonna pay you extra money just because I enjoy your company. Fuck.
Shorty wasn't even that bad to be being paid.
She was
thick.
Honestly, I think Future wasn't gonna pay for shit regardless.
I don't think he would have upped it. I feel like he would have gave her shit back though.
Made for the flight.
Yeah, just to give her shit back. You know, because he got the money for it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That wouldn't hurt him at all. That flight was probably like 300 max. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he would have at least did that.
You see yourself playing for flights?
No. But see,
Can't wait to Johnny Rock
with me,
Glow.
I can't wait for this. We gonna run this so bad.
I'm
I make her fly bitches out.
Because I have this thing where I cannot pay for anything for a girl unless I at least know I like her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I know for a fact I don't like you, then hey, come over.
Find your way here.
Say, you better walk. We ain't going out to eat. I got food in the house. I'm not doing none of that.
Alright, that's no food.
No, but I don't.
Oh, this one right here. Woo.
I told her I gave you the pre-story, kind of coming into the house.
You talking about check, right?
Yeah. See, took an L.
You took.
See, that's the
You
thing.
didn't have this logic.
I'm telling
I know. This man write hooks in 2 minutes. I ain't writing hooks.
But then again, you like bitches though.
You
be falling.
I fall in like for like every other week.
See, the thing is, I be trying to, but at the end of the day, I'm like,
who hurt you?
Nice try. I got hurt a couple times, man. I had a girlfriend for 30 years, and she started going crazy. Yeah, like running it up. I was like, damn, you trying to break a record? Ever since,
Guinness.
I'm like, shit.
This what we doing?
Yeah, ever since then, man, I just doing me, though. Not even off no like just going crazy with bitches, but if I don't like you, you're not getting a damn thing. You're not getting a back rub. You're lucky if I got a bottle of water for you.
Oh shit! No, you better thirsty. You better take this cup, go to the top.
I tell girls to use the bathroom before they come to my house.
Oh my god! Yo, John.
Yo, he got some Henny in his system.
They still come.
He said, we gonna clean this. We ain't never edited anything with conscious ignorance. We might have added that one.
Just to protect him.
Just to protect
You know,
you.
so
For future sake.
Yo.
I keep it 100, man. But when I like a girl, I feel we go wherever you want. But when I don't, good luck.
So when you do find a girl, you think her body count gonna matter to you?
It depends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not big on body count, but you can't be like a fucking hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, OC, like, because then that's just your morals.
Because the DMV
You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not even about that. I don't care, like, if I run into somebody. I've been through that before. You know what I'm saying? I run into somebody, okay, oh well.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But it's the point that you thought it was okay to fuck endless people. And you know, girls had to come like,
Double standard.
Wait. We got here, girl, boys.
Yo, we gotta record that. We gotta record that, make that a soundbite. Like, yo.
I'm just saying, man.
Say it again.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't even want to hear it because when you look at it, man. So, let's say, right, you got a key. Right?
We with you.
Your key can open any lock. Right? But do you want a lock that can get opened by any key?
This nigga write songs.
We
still in that.
He locked.
But you know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, yeah, technically, if you really break it down, it is a double standard because we allowed to do that without getting looked at.
Right.
But that's your girl, you know, your queen. You know what I'm saying? You don't want
You
her.
look envy there though, pimp.
Go ahead, fill me up then. You know what I'm saying? So like, you don't want your queen to everybody has a part of that.
He's wild. He's wild.
I've been drinking.
That boy poor like one day or so.
So it's just like, you know, you just don't want everybody to have what you got. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like, it's more of a thing like that.
And that's as a man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Our girls probably feel the same way.
Right.
But as a man, it's a little different because, like, well, nowadays, girls will probably do this, but they try to throw it in your face. Like, oh, yeah, I fucked your nigga. Back in the day, they wouldn't do that. If y'all together, y'all happy, it is what it is. Right. Nowadays, if a girl likes you, and so let's say a girl like you, right?
Right.
And y'all start fucking with each other, and you meet a new joint, and y'all really fuck with each other. Y'all hit it off, y'all go crazy. Mm-hmm. Y'all posting all the pictures, you know, vacations and all that. That bitch gonna be like, I used to fuck him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna do all that crazy because they mad.
Right.
You know, back in the day, girls didn't do that as much. You know what I'm saying? Because there wasn't too much social media.
Right.
But guys,
they couldn't see it. They now see it.
Let's say you fucked the jump, right? And then y'all start fucking with each other, she start fucking with me, right? And then we get into
Why she gotta be you, John?
She
said this nigga write songs in 2 minutes. Alright, she started fucking with you, Johnny.
She started fucking with me, right? And then we get it too. Just off some whole different shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got that ammo. You know what I used to do to your bitch, bro? You know what I'm saying? You could really hit home, and you know how hurt. As a guy,
as a man,
you know how it is because you know your bitch. You know your bitch.
Yeah.
You know what she do in the house.
She out there sucking your dick.
She was sucking your dick like she was sucking my. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go. That's the only way. You gotta go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if he going, I'm sorry. Nigga, the only people gonna know is me and you. You gotta go.
Nigga said you're done. It's over.
So can your girlfriend have 20 bodies?
20? How old is she?
20.
What? 20 bodies?
28 with 20 bodies.
28, 20 bodies.
I can deal with that. 28 with 20 bodies. I can deal with that.
Okay. That's what his minimum was.
Yeah, that's what max. Yeah, because it's like if you think about it, you don't eat every pussy that you fuck. They don't suck everybody dick that they fuck. So that's like 50% of dicks they suck. Yeah, it's like a 50% of dicks they suck. Like they suck all of them.
Unless you're right.
Right.
Niggas suck every time.
Just say.
That's how I should start off.
That's how they get you.
How you doing? Hey, yo.
Okay. So that's what you're doing.
I'm doing good now.
What's your name?
Right. Let me know something about it. You got a mouthful.
Oh, yeah. So when you ghostwrite your I'm trying to get this easy neck.
He's trying to be a mumble rapper.
I'm trying to get this easy neck right
You said yeah the whole track.
I said yeah.
I walk outside.
Skirt?
Yes.
The skirt to get him.
Yeah.
Skirt to get him.
Wow.
Skirt.
Skirt again. Skirt definitely draws me in. I'm like, whoa, what you talking about? What you listen? What you saying?
What's his name? Playboy Cardi made a living off skirt.
What? Yo, that Millie Rock shit, and let's talk about, did you watch the BET Awards?
No.
Alright, whatever.
I was just busy at the time.
Oh, alright. But like, artists like stage like awareness, I feel like in our generation, people blow up so fast because of social media, and like it just be trash. Like the performances, like I don't think I would ever see the Migos perform. I fuck with them, but I don't think I can.
No, they're trash performers.
I agree.
At the BET, they did okay, but like I just seen them like it's just trash, bro.
I mean, I won't say. I'm gonna take that back. I won't say it's trash. I think it might be just because of the setting. If it's more like of a club and everybody's like dressed in jeans, t-shirt, it's actually kids and like super fans who actually pay to come see them in the front row. Crowd gonna be hyped. They gonna be a little more hyped. But I think since it's BET Awards,
Yeah, but you should always be hyped about your own music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like me, whenever I perform, I love my music so much I can perform for one person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling my life to y'all, we gonna be in that motherfucker turned up. Me and that one person gonna be, we gonna be turned up.
What the next Johnny performance, man?
Alright,
Contators gotta pull up.
So I'm gonna try to break some news to y'all real quick. We shooting for July. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We shooting for a show. It's gonna be some people on there. Not gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But once we get the venue, that shit gonna be locked.
Okay.
July. But me, I'm gonna have a lot of DMV artists coming. You know what I'm saying? It's not just gonna be a Johnny Rocket show.
Okay.
I want everybody to just come and just turn the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Heard you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be turning.
We gonna have the hoes in it.
I'm here. Hey, all DMs, send them the can. I'm trying to be out here.
They go crazy.
That nigga said it's a little different when you rap.
A little different.
How you had did you see the when you started? I guess rapping. You saw the change.
I saw the change, bro.
Yo, he looked at me with the most serious face ever, bro.
I saw the change so quick, bro. Cause it's like, Maj, you know what I'm saying? It is. Bitches love it. But
bitches, yeah. And the thing is, they hate to admit it.
They do.
They be like, oh, I want this, that, and the third.
It draws them in, man.
They be mad at us because we want a bitch with a fat ass or big titties. Or
you want what you want.
We want what we want. Yeah. You want a nigga with clout.
Yeah. So it's like, I noticed it because it's like, I mean, I had back in the, like I was getting since I was out of school, I was getting my shit in, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I was getting my shit in. Matter of fact, I almost got put as a rapper.
I'm fucking weak.
We not about to go into that though.
That's closed case. we go, that's in the past.
But it's like, it was jumps that I couldn't get back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just wasn't fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
Just because of dumb shit.
Just because I wasn't always the flyest nigga, you know what I'm saying? But
nah.
It was. You didn't know me when high school started.
Yeah, I met you see your senior year.
Shit grew up.
Yeah, you the nigga about senior year. You ain't the nigga about senior year.
But he transferred. That's the thing. He transferred though.
And he took Surrey?
Yeah, he transferred to Surrey his senior year.
That's when all the bitches.
At that time, I was living life.
Okay.
But by then I had a job, so I stepped my shit up. But so it's like it was jumps that I could not have. Like they wouldn't reply. Shit.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. Once I got that little bit of them bitches.
Hey. Yo, your bitches voice is hilarious.
I gotta sound like that.
Yo, what they say?
They talking about something. I haven't seen you in so long. I'm like,
how you been?
Yeah, right. I'm like, Kel, what you trying to do? Fuck that.
Wake up.
I liked you then. Now you just gonna suck my dick.
I'm about it.
You know what I'm saying? Now it is what it is. You fucked it up.
You should have shown me some love back then.
Just show me some love when I wasn't there.
You could have replied. You know what I'm saying? You could have said, hey, I'm not interested. But you just reading my shit and going on about your day.
I think I
know it's funny. Niggas do that too. The ugliest Jones in high school be glowing up.
Nah, I've never done that.
Nah, I show everybody love. Nah, I show everybody love. For
See,
real, for
but
the most
thing
part.
is, for me, if I'm not
That nigga don't show niggas. That nigga don't show niggas.
She was ugly. She's gonna be ugly forever. That was my mindset.
Nah, I knew.
Glow up.
I learned to look at the moms.
Nah, I wouldn't even have
Oh,
them.
no.
I just never did it. I would tell them if I wasn't fucking with them, I was like, yeah, I got a girl. You know, so I'm just trying to stay on that path. We could be cool though. And my favorite line, oh yeah, when we break up though, it's me and you. No.
It's me and you to the moon, baby.
Now we break up. Oh my
It's
god.
me and you.
Yo,
Just in case, you know, because they pop out looking good. I'm like, oh shit, we broke up, bitch. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I'm
shit.
lying.
Nah, you definitely gotta keep joints. Like I ain't never disrespected joints just in case, cause I knew joints. Used to see joints that had potential.
Did you have clout though?
Yes, I had clout.
I don't think.
I ain't had that clout.
High school, you doing it though?
Yeah, I ain't had rapper clout, but come on, Kel was
I
pulling
didn't
his
even know
weight.
you had some clout. If you ain't no clout, then you had to talk to them. You
I had clout. Can you
I
verify?
got it.
You ain't had no choice.
That's real nigga shit.
You didn't talk to ugly bitches because you ain't had no clout.
What you talking?
You been doing that one.
I was doing the thing.
Alright.
God damn.
I remember like the one, because I ain't go to too many games. I went to like 1 or 2 basketball games. The one I went to, he made this nigga fall.
Gwen Park, I just seen that nigga. We was talking about that
When I
shit.
tell you, the bitch, oh my god. I said, shit, he
bitches
about to
was
get
so-
off. He about to get off.
Hey, that next day in school was a good day.
Oh my god, you play so good. They don't even know what was going on.
They didn't know what.
They didn't know.
That was versus Gwen Park too. That was our
I see your
rival.
home run. Shut up, bitch.
Nigga said,
I scored a layup. What you talking about? No, his dumb ass going, oh yeah, I knocked that bitch
Like,
off.
yeah, I got that bitch out the park. I'm telling you.
Yo, that's wild as shit, bro.
Yeah, so now it's way different, man. I don't even gotta say much now, and I'm not even that big.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Chill.
Go ahead. I'm gonna have to call some of my bitches real quick. I need to go and verify. But nah, man, it's a little different now. Like I run into a joint at the club, she loved me,
Damn.
and all I did was this.
First night she gonna let you fuck cause you Johnny, huh?
Damn.
Then nigga say, yeah, straight like that.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
need to be Johnny for a day.
God damn it.
I got my man some pussy just being around.
When you going out? Let me Let me see if I can move some shit around. I think my mother's birthday this weekend, but fuck it.
Might gotta go to Ozio Fridays or something.
Yeah, you might gotta go to Ozio,
I'm
but
stepping some shit. What's up, man?
hey, that's
Oh,
funny
man.
as shit.
I'm not standing. If I ain't fucking with you, bro, do your thing.
Hey, man, we say that shit all the time, nigga.
Can't school throw your dog out loop.
That's real nigga shit, man.
I'm telling you.
That's real nigga shit.
I'm always throwing loops.
We coming up on an hour, 5 minutes, man. It's been real.
Yes, my
Appreciate you coming through, bro. Hit my man up. He ain't bullshit or anything. Show love came through, bro. Johnny Rocket.